teams, welcome to the Great Astros Spelling Bee. Today, we'll be showing you how to act out the game. So, your mission. Your mission is to command the Astrobee satellite through the field of dark zones. You must complete a series of letters into a password. However, be careful not to go into the dark zones.
Alright, to get the game started, you want to get yourself a couple different kinds of tape. So at least 2 colors, that way you can have one tape to make your 8x8 grid and a different color tape to make your dark zones. For sustainability reasons, if you wanted to do this game multiple times, if you can have access to a tarp, you can lay the tape down on the tarp, and that way whenever you're done with the game, instead of peeling up all the tape, you can just roll it up and do it again the next day. Alright, for the planning phase of the game, you're going to make sure to print out the acting out the game document. That'll have the important scoring sheets and planning sheets that you need. You want to make sure that you have pencil or pen to write. And in that planning phase, that's the section where you want to pick your letters that you want to draw based on the letter diagrams that are in the manual, as well as where the dark zones are. You want to make sure that your letters aren't going to hit them.
Alright, let's talk about some student rules. So, in acting out the game, we have written out 5 tasks that students can be delegated. If you have less than 5, that is completely okay. Some students will have to double up with some tasks. So, the first role a student can be is the Astrobee satellite. Your job is to be the satellite. Make sure you follow close instructions given to you by the Astrobee player. So, your job as the satellite is to only move and draw the letter when told. The second student is going to be playing the Astrobee. Second student is going to be the Astrobee player. So, your job is to give the instructions to the Astrobee. Be very specific of where you want the Astrobee to move.
Alright, so the last 3 roles that your students are going to have are going to be the Dark Zone Judge, the Increment Counter, and the Scorekeeper. Dark Zone Judge is exactly what it sounds like. If the Astrobee's satellite moves through any of the dark zones, they keep track of that and report it to the Scorekeeper. The Increment Counter is going to be controlling the flow of the game and marking down how many sets of increments of 5 that the Astrobee satellite has moved. And with the Scorekeeper, they are keeping track of every bit of the information that was given to them, adding up the penalties, adding up the points earned for each letter, and tallying that up at the end of the game.
Hi, I'm the Astrobee player. This is our Astrobee satellite.
And I'll be doing the Dark Zone Judge, the Scorekeeping, and Increment Counter.
Alright, Astrobee, we will be starting the letter I. Astrobee, take 1 step positive X, positive Y. 2 steps positive Y. Yep. Astrobee, take 3 steps negative Y. Complete I. Astrobee, take 1 step negative X, negative Y.
That's 1 in Dark Zones, penalty.
We are starting the letter H. Astrobee, take 2 steps positive Y. Astrobee, take 2 steps positive Y. Astrobee, take 2 steps negative Y. Take 2 steps positive X. Take 2 steps positive Y. Take 2 steps negative Y. Take 2 steps negative Y. Complete letter H. Alright, Astrobee, we're going to start the letter O. Take 1 step negative Y, 1 step positive Y. Negative X, positive Y. Astrobee, take 2 steps positive X, 2 steps positive Y.
That's another Dark Zone.
Astrobee, take 2 steps negative X, 2 steps positive Y. Astrobee, take 2 steps negative X, 2 steps negative Y. Astrobee, take 2 steps positive X, 2 steps negative Y. Complete the letter O. We have completed our password of IHO.
Alright, so at the end of the game, to tally up the score, we counted a total of 15 movements, and since each increment has 5 movements, that means we went through a total of 3 increments. We counted a total of 6 times that the Astrobee went through the dark zone, which means that would be half a point for each one, a deduction of 3 points. The game started you with 50 points, so that is added on as your base score. For the three letters we drew, I, H, and 0, I is worth 10 points, H is worth 25, and O is worth 20. So that is a total of 55 points, minus 3 is 52. So adding 52 on top of the 50 initial, the game ends with a total of 102 points.